is up, guys? Welcome to virtual. Let's see if the mics are working and everything. Seems like, yep. Welcome to virtual Redban number 724, the Tuesday episode of Nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Episode 724. Wow, that's something. Welcome to Virtual Redban. I'm having my first drink of the night. Happy Tuesday to you. Wow, we're doing another Tuesday episode. I'm having my first drink of the night. If you are, cheers to you. Yes, this is a Death Squad mug. You already know. You go to deathsquad.tv and click on Shop Squad right at the top, and I'll take you to shopsquad.tv, which has all the Death Squad merch. Fun fact, Harlan Williams was recently on Kill Tony, and he really liked my shirt a lot. And so I sent him a bunch of them. He was so impressed. You might see a Harlan Williams around wearing one of my shirts. But a lot of people love the new shirts. We are selling out. We're starting to sell out of all of them. So if you haven't got one yet, now's the time to get one. Also, we got the mugs in stock. Stickers are selling out too, the sticker packs. So I need to get some more stickers involved. Yeah. Go to shopsquad.tv or go to deathsquad.tv, where you can also find every past episode of Kill Tony, including Monday's amazing episode with the very funny Dave Attell and David Spade. Love those guys. Actually, I don't really know David Spade too much, but Dave Attell I've known for a long time. I've known him for over 15 years. He is one of the first comedians. He's the second comedian I've ever seen live in my life. I was very young and dumb, and I went to one stand-up comedy show, and I loved it so much that I was like, I need to record this and show it to my friends, because they've never been to a comedy show. And I was just doing it to show my friends. This is before like internet and stuff. And so I had this great idea to bring a little video camera in. And this is back when video cameras were like this big. You know, we didn't have phones on our cameras or anything. And I hid it in my jacket. And I remember I was just sitting there going, hey, this is great. I'm recording my own comedy show. Show my friends Dave Attell. And Dave, like during the show, goes, are you recording me? I'm like, oh, embarrassing. God, how dumb I must have looked. That was how you had to do it back in the day. Stupid. But anyways, I've known Dave for a long time. I love Dave, one of the funniest comedians in the world. Check out Kill Tony 659 on YouTube. You can click this big circle right here, Kill Tony logo, or you can just go to the top. It says Kill Tony YouTube. Click on that, or go to youtube.com/KillTony. Only a few weeks away, next month, we are going to LA for 2 shows. You can watch that live stream at Kill Tony, I believe, live. Makes sense. .com. You can buy the pay-per-view if you want to watch it live. Anyways, that's going to be a lot of fun to be back in LA. Anyways, go to deathsquad.tv. You can also click on Sunset Strip Comedy Club. That's my club I own here in Austin, Texas. If you're ever in Austin, say you're going out to see a Kill Tony show or something like that, make sure you make a date to come check out my club. Also, every Thursday, I do a show called The Secret Show. And if you click on this right up here, you can go to it, sunsetstripatx.com. There you can see all the shows we have this week, including, oh, they updated the poster. Hilarious. I just made this poster like a half hour ago. Look at this stupid poster I made, because it's Moon Tower weekend, guys. There's a comedy festival called Moon Tower. And we're not a part of the Moon Tower Festival at Sunset Strip. I learned with some other comedy, whenever they have these comedy, what are they called? I don't even know what they're called. Comedy festivals. A lot of times these comedy festivals come to comedy clubs and bars, and they go, hey, we want you to be a part of our festival. We'd love to rent out your place, so they could have places to do their festival at. But they don't pay at all, guys. They pay nothing. So I learned real quick. This is one of the things you learn as a club owner. Fuck that. Don't do festivals. Don't be don't be a victim of a festival. Just have your own unofficial shows, like the secret show. So that's what that little moon is. I shouldn't even say it has anything to do with Moon Tower. It's just two cats howling at the moon wearing top hats, while a crowd of cats with top hats below look upon. Anyways, this show Thursday's almost sold out. I guess, a lot of people are in town for Moon Tower, and they're like, you know what? We want to come, we're such comedy fans that we're coming for Moon Tower, but we're also just buying tickets to other shows, like my super unofficial Moon Tower show, the secret show, this Thursday. It's every single Thursday. We have nonstop comics all night long. Usually we have about 15 to 17 comedians. It's a show that goes really long, and it's fun reading reviews, people on Reddit and stuff like that, reading reviews of the secret show. Anyone's like, have you ever been to a secret show? What's a secret show like? And everyone seems very positive about it. The only complaint people say, it's too long. Yeah, and I agree, it's too long. I wouldn't stay through the whole thing. Probably I wouldn't. Me and now. But if I was a huge comedy fan, I probably would. It is a long show. It's actually based off what a lot of clubs do. Most importantly, the Comedy Store. I always loved just having a shitload of comics on and just having a super long show. And it kind of stylizes what the Comedy Store does every night. They have, they just open up and their comedy starts, I don't know, say 8 o'clock. And it just goes to like 1, 2 in the morning. It's not like a full show. There's no headliner. It's just a night of non-stop comedy. And one of my favorite things to do, though, is have some people surprises at the very end. So if you do if you do stay the whole time, a lot of times I'll have like recently Tom Green closed out the show at like 11:30 at night and did like 40 minutes. I think. I don't remember how long he did. He did a long show. I would take smoke breaks. Oh, yeah, secondhand sampler. Take as many smoke breaks as you want. It's an experience. There's a good chicken place below. Go eat some chicken and come back in. Pay your tab, though. Because they're probably going to be like, what the fuck? Why is he leaving so long? I don't even know if we allow you, but you could probably bring your chicken inside if you want to get some chicken or a slice of pizza. I think they let you bring it in. I'm not sure, but I think so. Anyways, this Thursday we have a crazy show. Some friends are in town for some weird reason, but it's called The Secret Show because you have no idea who's on the show. So I can't really tell you who's on the show this week, but there are a lot of people. There's also a lot of maybes. And if just 2 of these maybes say yes, then that's a crazy ass whack show, guys. Anyways, I'm trying to see if I can tell you. You know what? I can tell you this. Ari Manis will be on the show. You heard it from me. That's the only one I could really say. Anyways, every Thursday is my secret show. This one's a special one. It's almost sold out also. Like one of the managers texted me Sunday and said, dude, do you know your show Thursday is already at so-and-so amount of tickets? Which usually it's like nowhere close to that. So it is almost sold out. So come see The Secret Show Thursday. Get your tickets now if you can. You can go to sunsetstripatx.com, or if you want to get a shirt, or if you want to get any mugs, or if you want to see Kill Tony, all these links can be found at DEATHSQUAD.tv, the original Death Squad. Hi guys. You might have noticed how I was talking. That this is a chill episode of virtual Redban. See, I used to do these all the time, like 3 times a week, 4 times a week sometimes. And I kind of cut down a little. A lot of them are mostly because there's just not much VR news. It's just not much. And so not doing it, and I've been doing it less and less, like once a week, sometimes twice a week, makes it more exciting, I think, and more interesting, you know, than just me playing video games, like a Twitch streamer or something like that. But I just did one Saturday night. Yeah, I did a virtual Redban Saturday night. And if you missed that one, you got to watch that one. That one was actually one of my favorites, the first part of it, because we talked about AI music. And I showed you how AI music, how crazy it is nowadays. And we even live made a virtual Redban song. Here is a clip of it. This is actually me writing in lyrics. And then at one point, we play the song. Let me just get to the... Because I want to hear it again, because I actually forget. It was fun, though. I'm making more lyrics. All right, let's just hear it. I think this is it. Wait. Literally. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is from the last episode of Virtual Redban. And this, you guys, what I've been working on it for 20 minutes. Wow, this is weirder. Look, there's me Saturday. I could take this song to a real band. Look, that's me Saturday. And go, spice this up, ladies. Baby. Spice this up. I'll give you $100. Spice this up, ladies. Wow, that's weird. It's weird seeing you 4 days ago. All right, here's the whole song. Redban, the place to be where an old chubby guy turns into Wendy. In the virtual reality, the party's on fire. Get ready to take it higher and higher. Grooving in the pixels, feeling so alive. Old chubby guy, breaking all the thighs. Dressed up like Wendy, serving virtual fries. Everyone's dancing, reaching for the skies. Virtual Redban, the ultimate simulation. House beats bumping through the vibrations. Get in the dance floor, let yourself unfurl. In this disco of pixels, we rule the virtual world. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's new. That's new. I like this. I like this. What happened? Why are you turning it down? Why are you turning it down? Why are you turning it down? Why do you turn it down? Right. See, this is a part I would go into Logic and cut out like it's too long until the next one. Hold on, I want to hold on. Gulp, 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 gulp. When this is a chance at chicken, open your mouth as it starts to quicken. Bite that bandwidth with all your might. Pull down your dress. No kitty, no kitty, kitty. Call it out. No Chick-fil-A sauce? No kitty, no. No Chick-fil-A sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce? Virtual Redban is here. Virtual Redban isn't queer. Enough to have some mixins. Party like all the fixins. No kidding, all the fixins. No kidding, no. For some reason, I called you Pookie accidentally. God. Pookie. Now here's another. I think that's going to be what? You know, this is where you would cut it up. Like this is another law. Cut it.
I can't stop singing. Oh, what? Tallest ceilings.
I like it still. That was great. Very cool. Anyways, if you want to watch that episode of that was probably really weird. If you just came in right now, you're probably like, what the figgity Chinese chicken? Anyways, that's a virtual Redban 723 AI music. And fun fact, at one point we make a part, or we made a part where, all right, I can't look at this guy anymore. Get out of here, lady. At one point I just noticed something. Hey guys, do you notice anything different about me? One, I feel like I look better. I look puffier on the right. Wait, is that just because I'm bigger face? Let me get over here. Yeah, I look, wait. Who is the real Redban? Who is a real Redban? I don't know. I try to snarl my nose. I look different than I did Saturday. Wait, am I crazy? Is it just the lighting? I don't know what. See, this is one of these episodes where we have nothing to talk about. I think I was talking. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, at one point we made a song for the movie Philadelphia. We didn't play any of the movie The Philadelphia. We just did the Philadelphia trailer, and we. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I dyed my beard a little, but I don't think that's all. See that? Doesn't it look better? Just a little bit dyed. There's a little Just for Men on there. A little Just for Men. There's like a little Just for Men action. Anyways, we just made a new. Get out of here! I don't want to look at you anymore. We just made a new song for a trailer for the movie Philadelphia, and it was really hilarious. But we didn't play any audio from the trailer of the real Philadelphia. We just showed, in the corner, Philadelphia, and I got a striked on it. So it's pretty crazy. Certain things, like they'll just strike it if you play like video, no sound. So if you didn't watch last episode, there's probably parts of it where shit's muted and shit's taken out, and it's things are just missing. I'm sorry. You should watch it live. Anyways, Virtual Redban 723. I don't remember what I was talking about now. Oh, if you're new here, this is a chill episode. Because I just streamed Saturday, there's nothing really else to talk about. And I wasn't going to stream at all today. I just know this week I have a busy week. Family is visiting. And this weekend is 420. I know my buddies are all going to be doing the 420 thing this weekend, and my family's in town too. So, it's going to be I just don't see myself being on Virtual Redban until next week sometime. So I wanted to jump in when I had a day off, kind of, I guess. But anyways, these chill episodes end up being some of the best episodes. You know, so a lot of these people in the chat know what I'm talking about. They actually watch me. If you're new here, I'm talking to the new people. But they know that the chill episodes always end up being the craziest episodes. And drinking this new comedian's vodka. It comes in this big Gerber. Yeah, I'm drinking Ralphie May vodka. Rest in peace. He fertilized that yard so good when they buried him. Man, that was the best fertilizer they could have. All right. So yeah, I don't really have much news. I'm going to talk to you guys a lot in the chat room tonight. Watch Fallout. See, this is why I like these off episodes. I get questions that are actually very interesting to me because I have them in real life. And a lot of people have been asking me, have I watched the new Fallout series? And I haven't. And as a super fan of the video games, except I didn't really get into Vegas so much, which somebody told me this kind of centers around like a little bit after Vegas. And I don't know if but I heard it is very, if you like the video game, you're going to like the show type shit, and, you know, bottle caps and everything. Even the robots and stuff are in there. I love it. If you guys haven't watched the trailer of the new Fallout series, I could show it to you, and this will be a part that is cut out in the future. And you know what? I'm just going to give you the teaser because that's shorter. I'm going to give you the teaser of this series. It's on Amazon. I love Amazon so much. I mean, I use Amazon more. Wait, Johnny Pemberton is in, oh my God. Now I have to watch it. I did not, oh my God, I did know this. Oh my God, that is so crazy you told me this. All right, so Johnny actually told me that he was in this last time I saw him. And it wasn't released yet or announced yet. He was working on a secret project, but he told me about it. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I won't tell anybody. And I thought this was already, then when I've been hearing all these people talk about it, for some reason, my brain got screwed up and I was like thinking, oh yeah, I've known about Fallout for a while. Yeah, that came out a while ago. In my head, I forgot that Johnny had just told me he was on it. That is insane. Oh my God, I got to see it now. So, but what I was saying, I love Amazon so much. And this is something I talked about with a friend of mine who asked me if I was Colt. You don't know Colt? He's a guy that could kick really high. He was on Monday's episode of Kill Tony. He works for us. He's my main sound guy over at the Sunset. Love Colt. And he was talking about how it was great. I think it was him and me were talking, and I told him, look, I love Amazon so much, but anything that's on Prime Video or Amazon Prime Video, that gets so lost. Like, I don't know how is it there's such a disconnect from something like Amazon that people use every day and love, including myself. But when it comes to Amazon Prime Video, I think I looked at it once. Or the only time I look at Amazon Prime Video is like when, oh, it's on Amazon Prime. That's weird. And then I have to find it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is that like everybody, like, do you guys it's set up so badly, 100%. Like, how has that not been fixed yet? I almost want to say Amazon Prime, you got to call it something else. And you got to make it something else. You got to try harder or something. Or every time I'm ordering from Amazon, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. It is like whoever's in charge of that. And you know what? Apple TV, same thing. I love Apple. I think I have a subscription to Apple TV because I buy a new product every a couple months, and it comes with a couple months. Like I think I always have Apple TV. It always works when I use it. But that's another thing. Apple TV, like, oh no. Like I would love to see Apple TV and Amazon combine forces and just make this mega. But call it something else. Call it Squish or Goober or something. I don't know. But you can't just bury your Prime Video in Amazon. No one's there to watch videos. And like Prime Video, no one knows what that is. You know what it has to be? You go to Amazon's app and there's two buttons. One says shop and one says watch. I think that would help. And on the watch screen, it's constantly changing with like there's a video playing in the button that's showing their latest shit or something like that. That's like the dumbest, most caveman version of it. But Prime Video, come on, man. Apple TV, your Apple fucking TV. I'm sorry for cursing, fudging. Apple fudging TV. Like, how are you burying your shit? And you have Apple TV. You make all my TVs have Apple TV, and I still don't even know what's on Apple TV. It's so weird. I don't know. I have no idea. You know what I know? What's on YouTube? YouTube does it right. They're an app. You go there. There's your subscriptions. There's your recommendations. I don't know why YouTube works so good, and these companies like Prime Video and stuff, which are just corporations, you know, and with big budgets, and yet I don't know anything that's on. Like, whatever. Let's just watch this trailer for Fallout. I'm showing the teaser trailer just because it's shorter, and this part's going to be cut out probably because of copyright strikes. Copywritten strikes. All right, this is the trailer for Fallout. If you guys don't know the video game, sorry. It's an amazing video game. And there's rumors that they're remaking Fallout 4, and very soon they're going to announce that they're releasing a new update for Fallout 4 that makes it next-gen graphics. So if you have a PS5 or new Xbox or whatever, PC, and it also adds new levels and new things to it. So if you are a Fallout bro like myself, this is kind of exciting because I kind of miss playing Fallout and being able to play a better version of it. All right, let's just watch this teaser trailer. God damn it, that's a long ass action. All right. -1 point because bangs suck. And when you part the bangs in the middle and make a landing pad for my dick while you're sucking my balls, and you even dye the middle of your hair white to make it look like I'm squirting. Wow, look at that. If you guys don't know, that's supposed to be Santa Monica Pier with the, I'm guessing that's what it's supposed to be. Holy shiznick. That's sick, dude. Look at that. Okay. How have I not watched this yet? The boys. Wait. Oh, this is an Amazon thing. Just, you know what? I'm just going to take a little smoke break right now. I got this mood. It's this legal green tea here. It's a sponsor. One of the sponsors at Kill Tony. They sent me these because it's legal. It's THC plus. It's it's actually really good. It's more mellow, or at least it's called mood because there's different moods. This is called social. So I can choose, this on the side it says social. There's different moods. There's like, even though it's legal, I don't like YouTube's still weird. So every time you see this, I'm just giving a blowjob. Anyways, I don't really like the free 2-day shipping thing on this trailer. I think it dumbs down the show. You know what I mean? I think it, like, look, this show could be fucking awesome. And they put, they have like credits from Naked Gun on here. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, Deadpool's in this motherfucker. Deadpool's in this motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. While it's not a great look, having nostrils like that, doesn't it seem like way better than having some booger bags on your nose hole? I mean, if Amazon sold like a filter that you could put over his nose, like a little snap-on filter, you know how much easier it would be to breathe and not have these boogers and shit all over the. And maybe like I'd have a little gutter on the bottom, so every time you got a little runny nose, it just goes down the gutter, and maybe we can, like, I don't know, go through the cheek, out the back of the neck, like have a little tube. I don't know. No one said Jesus was an architect. I might watch this very soon. I was going to say tonight, but who were we kidding? By the time we get in VR, last time, Saturday night, I don't know if we started. Yeah, we started a little bit later. We didn't get into VR until like 12:30 a.m. or 1 a.m. or something like that. But I remember, because it had been a week, I wanted to keep on going, but I looked down at the freaking time. It was like 6 a.m. That's a problem. That's one thing that I've noticed. When you drink and smoke and you play VR, there is no time. Time just disappears into the future. You gotta turn off, dude. Oh, I think I just crashed it. You guys still there? All right, cool. Oh, it just crashed. I need to get a new mixer for my audio. I use this thing called Go XLR, which a lot of streamers have used for a long time. And then if you don't know, somebody really fucked up because they were actually doing really good. Tons of streamers use the Go XLR, and then they just died. They just went out of business. If you don't know what the Go XLR is, it looks like this. That's what I use. I have a lot of different versions of this, but it is, I think, a fun little device. And, this is something they should have went on Shark Tank for, or I feel like they could even still come back. Like, this is a legit little baby device. And I think people, if they went on Kickstarter or something, like, hey, we're we're selling shares of this company. Each share is, let's say, there's 100 shares. Let's say each share is $100,000. And I don't know. I just think this mixer was great, and they just gave up on it. And so I need to find a new mixer because they stopped making firmware updates and everything for it. There's nothing for it. So when I was looking through potential things to talk about, and I found nothing. One of the things that I did find was somewhat interesting, and the only reason I say somewhat, it's from a company that it's I have one of them, and I was not impressed. But they've been turning out some good products lately. I have an older one, so that's fair to like. I should try one of their newer ones, and I think I might actually buy one of these and try it out for you guys. And the only reason I say that is because this company still continues to put out cutting edge technology when it comes to VR. Unlike, the Valve Index, which I consider to be one of the all-time greats, we've been it's almost 5 years old, if not 5 years old. We've been waiting for an update for a long time. I'm even considering buying a new one just because I want to have a backup of my backup that's almost destroyed. Actually, I have a backup from GameStop and I have the warranty. I just need to. That's one of those to-do list things. I don't even know where's the backup one. How you know what? That's a whole episode of Virtual Redban going through the GameStop warranty to get my backup fixed. That's annoying. I'm just annoyed by it. I just don't even want to deal with it. It's like, why do I even do it? Anyways, this company, I own one of their older ones. And the coolest thing about this company is that they always make their headsets really big, almost obnoxiously big, like where it's like, all right, this is just looks stupid. But the reason they do that is that they can have the biggest wide angle view. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, a lot of VR headsets have you like this, and it's called, your range of view of like, does it seem like you're looking through goggles at the world? Does it's less goggles? The bigger the view is, the more you're in the moment, and that's the reason why Pimax has always created these really ridiculously big ass goggles, is because that is honestly, and I actually field of view. Thank you. Jeez, guys, sorry. Because having the biggest field of view, honestly, I think they're right. It is one of the most important things when it comes to headsets. Now, we could look at graphs later, but the Valve Index, the one I use, has one of the best. I can't remember what it is right now. I want to say 110 field of view, maybe. It's considered one of the best. The Quest 2 or 3, I think it's the 3. I think it's like 90. I think the Apple Vision Pro is something like 90. And they're going the wrong way. Like, the best thing about the field of view is, even if the graphics isn't as good, if the field of view is better, you forget that you're not looking through goggles. Like, do you want to look at the VR world like this, or do you want to look like the VR world when you're just like, oh no, my head is in the VR world? Field of view, honestly, one of my top checklists of important things when it comes to having a good VR headset. Now, Pimax just announced a new wired headset, 2 of them actually. One is $700, and if I have not looked at any of this yet. This is just something I saw, and I'm like, you know what? I may look at it together. But I did hear that the 700 Crystal Light, which is a hilarious name if you know what Crystal Light is. It's a diet drink from the 80s. They have a headset called the Crystal out. The Crystal Light takes something away, and I think it is the wireless. So you can play it wirelessly from your PC, I think. So it's just a ultra cheap but way better headset than, the Quest 3, like visually. And now they also released something, $1,800 Crystal Super, sorry. But I am very interested in this because, you know, maybe this would be a good thing to buy just to wait for a new Valve Index. Pimax just announced 2 new wired PC VR headsets, Crystal Lite and Crystal Super, as well as a wireless adapter for the current Crystal. Pimax is a China-based startup. We know who gets it. The current Pimax Crystal, which started shipping around a year ago, priced at $1,600, is a hybrid headset that can be used as a native wired PC VR headset or as standalone headset. Though the number of supported standalone apps is very small. The new $300 wireless adapter for the original Crystal, promised at the headset's reveal almost 2 years ago, will make the Crystal Pimax the first wireless headset. Will make the Crystal Pimax. Will make Crystal's Pimax first wireless headset. It uses a 60 gigahertz signal, so it should support higher bandwidth and thus less compression than regular Wi-Fi streaming on headsets like Meta Quest and Pico. The new Crystal Lite and Crystal Super will not support this adapter. Why? That's because the original Crystal, the new headsets forgo the onboard chipset and battery in favor of a lighter wired-only PC only design, with Lite having a cheaper entry price and whatever. All right, so Crystal Lite, these are the new 2 headsets right here. This is the important shit. Sorry, guys, I should have read this earlier. Crystal Lite has the same resolution and displays as the Crystal, but drops eye tracking. So, okay. That's what makes it cheaper, not the wireless. The $700 base model Lite lacks mini LED local dimming, but it's available in a second $900 model. Okay. But this is what this is what I mostly care about. This is what's coming soon. This is not released yet. This is the thing I'm looking at to buy. Maybe instead of a Valve Index, I will buy this to get me by. Just get some base stations. Get some, try to eBays some new Quest controllers. Why is there no, anyone want to just go in and clone the Quest controllers but make them better? Why hasn't anyone, does anyone want to make $1 million in the next couple months? Like anyone want to go in a company and we just clone the Quest controllers but make them better and then sell them? Why is there no clone Quest controllers? Or maybe there is and I just don't know. Hold on, I gotta get my Ralphie May vodka. People, by the way, whenever I'm making a new drink, I'm not making a new drink. I'm an ice boy. I need ice in my glass, so when my ice melts, I just add more ice, and then usually I just have to top it off at the top, so it's not too watered down. What am I talking about? But yeah, I might get one of these. You know, who knows? But who doesn't make? All right, I don't know what I'm talking about. All Pimax Crystal models support. Oh, all right, I don't care. Crystal Lite, don't care. Let's just, all right, here we go. Pimax claims Crystal Lite would start shipping in May and Crystal Super will ship in late 20s. See, here's the problem. This then just throws everything out the door. If the Super was shipping next month, I would buy it right now. Pimax wants to send me one to beta test. I will help you out for free. But I have a feeling by late 2024, Valve Index is going to release a new product anyway. Pimax has a long history of repeatedly failing to meet its deadlines and shipping products without promised features. For example, Crystal's eye tracking didn't work for 4 months after launch, and the company still hasn't shipped a Reality 12K QLED headset it announced in 2021. Whoa, with impossible sounding specs like 6K per eye resolution and a 200-degree field of view. We strongly recommend exercising caution by waiting for reviews of the final hardware. Yeah, and that's what I think I just saw Boba in the chat room say Pimax is garbage. I wish they weren't, but they always miss the mark. And I agree. Like I said, I have one of Pimax's older things. They did this whole scam auction thing on their website, like, well, you know, you could pay this price, you either get this or these headsets. It's like a mystery box, and of course they sent like the shittiest one. It's like a trick. I fell for it. But I mean, I still hated it. Yeah, I think I used it the least amount of any of headsets I've ever had. The Pimax, I think I used it one episode of Virtual Redban and never used it again. I actually was trying to find it earlier before I started, and I don't even know where that might be it. No. I need to go through all these headsets. Yeah, I don't recommend it. All right, now here's their website. Pimax introducing the new 60G Airlink Crystal Super and Crystal Light. Learn more. Here's the Crystal Light. Pre-order. Maybe I should just try that for shits and giggles. Here's the Crystal Light's facts right here. Does it have a microphone? Yep. Integrated audio. What's the does it not say the field of view? Resolution. What's the field of view? Does anyone know? I don't even remember. Am I missing it? Why wouldn't they say it? Must not be as good as their other shit and they're embarrassed by it? Anyone in the chat know what the field of view is? I don't feel like looking. I don't really care. This is what I cared about. Yeah, Z. I agree. I don't care anymore. I was going to show you this. Like their announcement of it. And you know what? I don't even care. Somebody, Boba actually sent me this link, though, of somebody saying, this is somebody called Sadly It's Bradley, which is, I believe he's a very well-known VR YouTuber. Unfortunately, I don't think I've watched much of his. He kind of looks familiar. But supposedly he says something about Valve Index in this 2-hour plus stream he has. And he's, I guess, kind of an insider when it comes to VR news. I mean, he kind of looks like a VR insider. I mean, I'm just kidding. I got a VPN, Bradley. You better leave me alone. Just kidding, Bradley. No, but Bradley's, oh my God, look at his pillows on his, I want that orange pillow. What is that? Robot Garfield? Wait a second. What kind of pillows does he's got good pillow action. All right, let's just see what he says. Hopefully this is queued up too. I haven't heard this yet. I asked Boba to send me a timestamp on it. He sent me a timestamp link. Let's see if this works. He brings up the Valve Index though.
Any Deckard OS Copium to share?
So Deckard, if you don't know, like any Deckard news is I guess what somebody just asked him. Deckard is the code word for the unannounced, it's all speculation and rumors. Sequel to the Valve Index, the headset I use that we've been talking about. It's 5 years old and still amazing. But somebody just asked if there's any news about part 2.
So the biggest thing recently, I've heard that the Valve Index is like completely out of manufacturing now. They're not making any more anymore.
I honestly, by the way, would like to comment on this as somebody that has bought the Valve Index, I think 5 or 6 times, or controllers, or I'm just constantly in the Valve Index shop. I don't think they've made any for a while. I don't know. It's always sold out unless you buy the full package, and I don't even know anymore.
Obviously, that does not mean that they're just gonna go out of stock, but yeah, they're not making not making new indexes anymore, which is not too surprising because I think they were also running out of some components to make indexes because they didn't place any orders for like a couple years now.
Right.
Doesn't mean a new headset's coming, but yeah, index is pretty much. That's pretty much done. SteamVR's most recent beta, 2.5, I think it is. The most notable one I would share is probably the fact that, so Valve added that SteamVR theater mode to SteamVR. It's that brand new that runs as an overlay. You click a button and then you get like reflections in the SteamVR environment as well, coming off of playing a game or a desktop window in that theater mode. They seem to be working on.
By the way, I just realized that I am going like this as if I'm talking to him in real life. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, why was I doing that?
Allowing stereo rendering from that theater screen, which would be like 3D gaming, like basically playing flat games as 3D. No idea how they plan to do that, or like how they will get developers to support that, or if they'll do something like Proton, but instead of focusing on Windows to Linux, they'll focus on flat to VR somehow. No idea there, but
oh my God,
they are including that support.
He's getting antsy. He's getting a little excited here. I don't know if you guys noticed. He's been moving around a lot. And we got a little bit of a better taste of his pillow game. What are these other pillows that he's got there? He looks like he's got a little marshmallow boy. And a banana on top of a pillow that looks like maybe, I don't know, it looks like a hairy chest. Looks like my hairy chest. I picked the cat one. Or I think that's a cat robot.
On the works, I think it's very likely that Valve will switch to camera tracking mostly, or some sort of camera tracking. Yeah. Answer your super chat? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very bad at this.
What if they, so what he's saying is like right now, Valve Index, we have these little cameras all around the room, these little boxes that we have to plug in, and it's called full body tracking. And what he's saying is that he thinks that the new Valve Index is going to have camera tracking, which is what everyone's going to. The new Apple Vision Pro, the new Quest 3, they have camera trackers. So you don't need these extra things. And I agree. These extra base stations, while they're way better than camera tracking, it is like, is it worth it? It's not. It's just not easy. You have to have these cameras everywhere. But what imagine this. What if, and yeah, I'm sure if this is not a thing that I should probably copyright it before I tell everyone or whatever. But what if, like, you have a headset that has cameras and it does all the cameras things, but you also have a device that has, like, let's say a 2-day battery that you can just set somewhere that tracks you, but it's wireless, like a little tiny Bluetooth speaker that you just put in front of you. Maybe you could have up to 3. You put one behind you, but it's wireless and it's just a small little let's just say it's the size of 2 vape, like that, 2 vapes. Did you say anything more about it?
What happened to the 12K the 12K Ultra Super Max one?
What?
Oh man, all they said in this development update.
All right, that's it. That, I guess he says about Valve Index. Woo, exciting! A lot of you are probably like, Brian, I just liked it when you were talking about buttholes and stuff. I agree. Now I do have two games to show you, and at least one of them. What will that battery do? I didn't mean battery. I mean cameras, not batteries. Like a secondary camera, or like having these base station cameras around you, but portable, that if you want to add to your tracking, you could just set it in front of you. You know, make it a smaller size, make it wireless. You know, the battery lasts up to 2 days straight. Not just like a portable camera, tracking camera that connects like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to the headset to help out the tracking. Anyways, there's 2 games that I did find that were somewhat interesting. One of them is really interesting, and I'm really excited to watch. And then there was this one. The Flip is a Left 4 Dead inspired VR co-op shooter reaching quest soon. Now, I don't think we showed this the other night in VR, especially since this article came out yesterday. But let's just look at the trailer. It's called The Flip. Supposedly, it is a Left 4 Dead shooter. Let's check out the trailer.
Everything changed the day they arrived. The city is overrun by these fiends and their weird constructions. They've picked thousands of people. It's time to put an end to this. Time to go in. Time to team up, gear up, and strike back.
Well,
Get ready, soldier. Flip City needs you.
what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about it? Sorry, I am texting back a family member. I'm not going to get into that. Hold on one second. Janet! Text. Will you text the people at the studio and let them know how to do a basic thing with technology? Do you guys have to deal with like family members and technology and how annoying shit is? Sorry, that just took me out of everything. And this person's only 4 years different. It's my sister, all right? My sister is younger than me. How do I know technology better than people that are younger than me? And that's the thing that drives me the craziest. Like, especially when it's even more than that, like when you talk to somebody that's like 20 years younger than you and they don't understand technology as much. Yeah, being tech support really sucks. And I get it. I'm older, I'm wiser. In technology, I don't like this. I didn't want this. Can I get technology erased from my head so I don't stress about this? Because like anytime somebody's having a tech problem, I'm like, I know how to fix it, but do I want to get involved? No, don't get involved. Like, it drives me crazy. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's a curse. A tech curse. And then when you go home for the holidays and all you're doing is calling up cable companies and going, wait, you're charging my daddy $180 for cable TV and there's only 40 channels. What are you doing? Well, you're charging my grandma this much money and her upload speed is 1. Are you kidding me? Like it makes me, I get why people snap on companies when it's blatant disregard and just mean. You know what's great? Like I once bought a Kindle and I returned it and Can I help you?
This is a bad thing to post. It's a drawing.
That's actually good. Did you contact? Wait, why'd you interrupt me? Now I don't know what I was talking about. Holy shit, what was I talking about? Anyone in the chat know what I was talking about? If not, I'll just move on. I don't. Wow. She just fucked my brain up. I was talking about farts. Was I? I don't remember what I was talking about. Buttholes. Tech Daddy. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. I'm not tired, man. Game reviews. My new tech support business. It's just family tech support. Yeah. There should be a company where it's just like, hey, we help moms and dads out. Like, no, don't click on that. Fuck, now I've lost it. You know what? That's the problem, man. Now you understand how Joe Rogan felt when we said to the JRE, he's like, no, we didn't go to the moon. Brian, Butthole, Olive Garden. Wait, what was I saying about the moon? Like, all right, let's move on to the next one. This is cool because I really like this video game, or the original video game. Cold VR takes the smash hit Super Hot VR time freeze mechanic and completely inverts it. It's even blue instead of red. This isn't a sequel, I don't think. I think this is somebody just stealing the idea and being a silly boy, but like shit. Is this legal?
I'm sending this message to the jury of the Gamescom Latam 2024. We urgently request your assistance. Alos has seized control of Cold VR, and our only hope lies in your hands. Employee 21, a defector from Allware, has provided you with a special avatar with unique abilities. Time slows down when you move, offering a crucial advantage against the enemy. The security levels you will face have a lot of ways of clearing them out. You could choose to be more careful or use the full advantage of your ability. But remember, continuous movement is key. Pause for even a second, and they will overwhelm you.
So it seems like it's taking, if you haven't played it, the game, Super Hot VR. It's taking Super Hot VR and speeding it up and making it more of a Twitch gamer, which makes a ton of sense, actually. But, you know, I think Super Hot VR is going to get pissed off at this if this is not a April 1st April Fool's joke. Or just like a fake. This just might be in
Alos will stop at nothing to capture you.
this might just be a joke.
As you progress, challenges will intensify, revealing the extent of the simulation. Beware of being discovered by Alos. You'll be thrust into the nightmarish backrooms if caught. Your sole focus
Yeah, I
will
feel
be
like
finding
this
the
is
back
just a
door.
joke.
However, this journey is difficult, filled with glitched enemies who will pursue you relentlessly. You cannot fight back. Your only option is to evade them, and if you manage to do so, you'll safely return to the simulation.
Wait, oh, they're going slow and you're running fast. All right. Wait, what? I don't care anymore. The rest
There's
of
a certain
this,
satisfaction in striking back against these foes.
I don't even care. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. Anything else, guys, in the chat? Anything we should look at? What was? There was something I wanted to show you guys, if I can remember what it was, and that's not going to happen. Maybe I wrote it down in my notes. I do that once in a while, right? Oh, I need to remember to say this. Wow. I wrote down 2 new ideas for a joke to do Thursday at the Secret Show at the sunsetstripatx.com at the Secret Show, and they're actually pretty decent. Usually I write down like ideas and they're not funny at all or funny premises. These are actually 2 pretty decent ones. Maybe tonight I will try them out when we go into virtual reality. You know, if we do that, I will do that. I forgot I did that the other night on stage. That kind of worked. I'm just looking through my notes right now, and now I'm just looking at jokes. Maybe. How come there aren't any videos of you doing stand-up on YouTube, Redman? You know, honestly, because I am the opposite of a lot of comedians where I like to post my stand-up on Instagram nonstop and YouTube and stuff like that, because I like it to be a complete surprise if you see me. Also, like, if you don't know, you know, I'm not one of those guys that is screaming from the highest mountain looking for attention. You know, and a lot of comedians, they want people to see them and they get followers and, you know, become famous and all that stuff. So they post clips of stand-up that, you know, it's usually not like long bits or anything. They're posting like one-liners they wrote about, you know, O.J. Simpson died. I squeezed the juice and just hermatified. What's it called? Hermatified. Squirt it out. You know, I don't even know what the word is. Hermatified. Why is it whore? Hermatified. And anyways, I've never been one of those guys. I actually like to believe it or not, keep myself. This is why I do virtual Redban. I'm not. Do you think I think virtual Redban is going to take off and become the? No. This is just me hanging out, kind of off the record. You know, same reason why anytime you see a guy that wears hats every day, they're pretty much on the same team as me. Is like, I'm the opposite of attention. Let me lurk and think. Anyways, I can't remember. Wait a second. No. Can't remember. I was going to show you guys. Shane says, Sam, I want to be an entertainer but not be known. It's not even that. It's that I like being, you know, everyone can agree it's cool when it's a secret, you know, or when it's like, oh, you know who that is. That's cool. Like if you meet a girl that knows like a band that you're like, how the fuck do you know who that band is? Like, that's cool. But when you meet a girl and she's like, I like Aerosmith, you're like, okay, yeah, Aerosmith, yeah. Yeah, that was a horrible comparison. Ah, man. God, now I'm like upset I can't remember what I was going to show you guys. Fudge. Fudge. Did you guys see this? This is crazy to me. Uma Thurman. Like, all right, by the way, I don't know what Drake fight is going on right now. I don't keep up with the Drake fights. I do know Drake watches every episode of Kill Tony, though. That's a real fact. So I have to be Team Drake. Uma Thurman offers her Kill Bill suit to Drake amid growing hip hop beef. You know how cool that is? That Uma Thurman wants to give her Kill Bill outfit to Drake. Like, that kind of pisses me off. Like, does she have like 20 of these? Or she's just going to give up like the coolest thing in the world that she owns, probably? And Drake better take this motherfucking shit. But I guess this Drake beef is real, though. A friend of mine who's a comedian, she was posting tonight in a green room in Austin, Texas at the Vulcan. And the whole green room was just fighting over this Drake controversy. And she's like, this is the dumbest shit ever. Oh, thank you, Cassie. I was talking about technology, and I got a Kindle, and when I got the Kindle, I signed up for a subscription. It's still going on, but what was the point of that? Thank you, Cassio. You're right, but I don't remember. There was a point that I had about having a Kindle and having a Kindle subscription and never using it once, and still getting billed every month. You know what? I'm over it. I'm so over it. I don't care. You know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. Guys, if you're new here, this is part 1 of Virtual Redban, and trust me right now. Usually part 1 is somewhat better. It's interesting. There's a point to it. This was more of just like hanging out with you guys in the chat room. But part 2 is where we actually go to virtual reality. I dress up as a woman, hang out with all our friends, and we drink and smoke more, which seems like a bad idea. But yeah, it is. But part 2 is a lot of fun. It's a good background noise show. So if you're doing other things, put part 2 in the background. Never know what's going to happen. We do a lot of crazy shit in virtual reality. Anyways, part 1 is ending right now, but part 2 in virtual reality is going to start in about 15 or 20 minutes. It will be on youtube.com/Redban. I will be tweeting it, Xing it on Redban, and Instagramming it on Redban for the link for part 2. It starts in 20 minutes. I'll see you guys soon. Grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, put your finger in your ear, turn it left. Uh-oh, you queer. See you guys soon.
Yeah.